Hello everyone, my name is Claire and this is Suzette and we welcome you to Creative Stretch. Today our focus will be on vision, and as always you're welcome to bring a yoga mat and a blanket and a journal or something to write in, and we'll take about 20 minutes probably to do some yoga and then a bit of meditation, and then we'll do some writing exercises, maybe sing a song, who knows what happens, and then we'll end with some final relaxation. So I just welcome you to just take a moment. Let's sit in a comfortable position, feel your spine lengthening, and just take a moment to be aware of the land that you're on right now. I'm leading this practice from Mokinstis, which is Treaty 7 territory on Turtle Island. So just take a moment to relax and feel your body, feel your sitting bones in the ground. And you can even visualize roots coming out of your sitting bones as you connect to that earth energy. Feel your spine like a sturdy trunk lengthening up. Let's just take a few breaths to allow our whole being to rest here in this present moment, to give thanks for this time and space and land to practice, for all the breath coming in and out of your body, the light around you. And let's take one more deep breath together. Exhale all the breath from your body, breathing in all together. And breathing out. Good, one more, breathing in. And breathing out. And one last one, breathing in the present moment. Breathing out anything you don't need. Let it go. Good. And as we focus on vision, I love the idea of thinking about where we're going. So here we are in the present with all that we've experienced up until this moment. And now as we move forward, what do we want? Where do we want to go? How do we want to envision and grow into that future? So it's nice to start on the ground, giving ourselves that sense of grounding. So just letting your whole body relax into the floor. Let your legs be long, or you can put your blanket underneath your knees if you'd like. Shoulders back and down, letting the palms of the hands face the sky. And let's just take a couple deep breaths here, settling into this starting point, this now, this present moment. One more deep breath. Good, and we're going to start to expand our being. So lengthening your feet right out from your hips, arms above your head on the ground. As you breathe in, stretch your right arm, left leg, reach, big stretch. And breathing out, relax. Breathing in, left arm, right leg, stretch, 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 stretch. Breathing out, relax. Breathing in, right arm, left leg, lengthen. Breathing out, relax. Breathing in, left arm, right leg, reach. Breathing out, relax. Breathing in, both arms, both legs, stretch. Breathing out, relax. And one more. Breathing in, both arms, both legs, stretch it out. And breathing out, relax. Good. Let's bring the soles of those feet to the floor about as wide as your hip bones. Hands behind your head like you're going to do a sit-up, but you're going to keep your elbows and shoulder blades connected to the ground. Those of you that have been practicing week after week, you'll notice I really enjoy this dynamic spinal twist. It's a great way to start the day, get the digestive system going, and really nice for loosening up that lower back. Exhale as you guide the knees to the left. Inhale, taking those knees to center. Exhale, knees to the right. Inhale, center. Good. Exhale as you twist, keeping those shoulder blades heavy in the ground. Inhale, center. Exhale to twist. Inhale. Inhale, center. Good. One more on each side. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Very nice. Let's roll on to our right sides from here and come up to sitting. Good. And finding a nice, comfortable seated position for your body. I like to try easy pose, taking the sole of one foot to the inner thigh, sole of the other foot to the shin, and getting nice and comfy in those sitting bones, feeling both sitting bones on the ground, nice long spine, arms just resting down by your sides, chest is open, shoulders are broad, chin comes to the chest. Breathe in, roll the left ear to the left shoulder. And you can either stay here with the hands feeling heavy, equal weight in both sitting bones, or you can even walk those right fingertips away from the body a little, keeping the shoulder blades soft, jaw relaxed. Breathing into that long line all the way from the right ear through to the right fingertips. And then looking over to your left knee just to gently change that stretch. Keep opening up through that right neck. And exhale, chin to the chest. Let that right hand come back beside the body. Roll your right ear to the right shoulder now. Walk your left fingertips away from the body if you'd like. Keeping your jaw nice and soft. And looking toward the right knee. And exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, slowly taking your head back up to center. Now let's come onto those hands and knees, and we're going to keep playing with that sense of extending. I find in the body, as I allow my body to open, I can allow my mind to open. And when you think of a bigger, fuller body filled with breath, you might be able to also conjure that sense of a bigger, fuller life filled with your breath, your life energy. So coming onto your hands and knees, putting a blanket under your knees if you'd like. And you can always make fists with your hands if that feels better for your body. If you're spreading your fingers wide, really root into the base of each finger, always supporting from that seed center, that space between the belly button and the pubic bone. And then float that left leg up behind you. Flex that left foot and imagine that you're going to paste your foot on the wall behind you, keeping your hips square to the floor. Keep looking at the ground. And then if you'd like, float your right arm up as though you're going to shake someone's hand, palm of the hand, facing the midline, and now stretch, reach, extend, and breathe beyond your physical body, imagining your limbs touching those walls. Softening the shoulders, only using the effort necessary, letting go of any tension, feeling effort without tension, effort filled with breath, with intentionality. Awesome. Exhale, release. Let's change sides. Float that right leg up behind you, keeping the pelvis and hips square to the ground. Flex that back foot. I find that can help with the feeling of touching the wall. And then reach that left arm out in front of you. And breathe. Long line of energy from that right foot all the way through to the left fingertips, supporting from your seed center, spreading those fingers wide in the supporting hand, keeping your shoulders soft. And exhale, release back into child's pose. And you might want to give your wrists a little roll, one direction, and then the other direction. Good, and from here, let's play with downward facing dog a little bit. Spreading your fingers wide, coming up onto your hands and knees. And some of you might prefer to have your middle fingers pointing straight forward, or for some people's anatomy, it feels a little more comfy to have that smile between the index finger and thumb pointing forward a bit. So you listen to what feels good for your body. Curl your toes under, float your tailbone up and back. Let your feet be at least as wide as your hips. And if you want to take it even a little wider, you can. Kicking the heels away from each other, open your tailbone up to the sky. Soften the knees if you need to, really to feel that pelvic tilt. So the tailbone is opening up to the sky, long line through your spine from the tailbone all the way through to the neck. One more deep breath here. Bringing some fresh blood to the brain to support our envisioning coming up. And coming onto your hands and knees. So good. Let's come back. Now we're going to go into our little vinyasa, our moving meditation. So we're going to link together a few poses with breath and really think about letting your brain be present with the body as it moves, letting go of any extra thoughts, and trying to be aware of every cell of your body as you move from pose to pose. Spreading your fingers wide, supporting and guiding from that seat center. Breathing out, round your back, coming into child's pose, forehead to the floor. Breathing in, hands and knees, hips right above those knees, back bend, looking forward or up. Breathing out, guiding from the seat center, downward facing dog. Breathing in, hands and knees, back bend. Breathing out, child's pose, moving light, nice and slow, light, nice and steady. Breathing in, back bend. Breathing out, downward dog. Breathing in, back bend. Breathing out, child's pose. Breathing in, back bend. Breathing out, downward dog. Breathing in, slow movement. Be aware of your whole body. Breathing out. Breathing in. And last one, breathing out. Downward dog, staying in downward dog. Nice, deep, even breaths here. Loosening up any tension in the spine. If you need to have a little wiggle, do it. Go for it. And then slowly walking the hands back toward those feet. Tipping your pelvis forward, keeping your hips right above those ankles. Shoulders nice and soft. And feel your feet right underneath your hip bones, kicking the heels away from each other. Let's do one more moving sequence. So as you breathe in, spread your arms wide. Reach up, lift up, look up if you'd like. Breathing out, tip your pelvis forward, chest open, swan diving forward. Breathing in, reaching up, lifting up, looking up if you'd like. Breathing out, tipping forward, good. Breathing in. Breathing out, feel yourself growing and expanding as you practice, breathing in. Let each repetition change you a little bit more. Breathing out, opening you up to that breath. Releasing anything you don't need. Breathing in, really relishing and basking in this present moment. Breathing out, one more. Beautiful. This time as you exhale, just let those arms come down by your sides, head to center. Good. Now this is something that we practice a lot with theater practice, or I like to do it in rehearsals, and it's really a simple term. I call it small body, small face, big body, big face. And we're going to do it 5 times in a row, and I'm just thinking about that idea of expanding, and letting yourself come back, and then expanding. So I'll show you one, and then we'll do 5 together. So breathing out, crunch up your face, crunch up your body. Breathing in, expand, okay? So let's do it all together. You can do different kinds of expansions and contractions if you want. Here we go, 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! Shake it out. Very good, everybody. Nice. All right, let's come into triangle pose. So taking those feet one leg length apart, Let your left toes come in slightly, right foot out 90 degrees. Heel to arch alignment in those feet. Spread your toes nice and wide. Breathing in, open those arms nice and wide. Breathing out, sink your right hip crease in, roll your left hip forward, extend over that right leg, right arm down, left arm up. Finding your point of focus, you can look at your thumb or at the wall in front of you or at the floor for balance. Lots of support from your core, from your seat center. Softening the shoulders, letting those arms expand. Breathing in, slowly come all the way up. And breathing out, take your right toes in slightly, left foot out 90 degrees, heel to arch alignment in those feet. Sink your left hip crease in, roll your right hip forward, extending directly over that left leg. Try not to come in front of the leg with the torso. Lengthening your tailbone toward that wall behind you. Breathe. Find your point of focus. Let it be soft and steady. Good. Breathing in slowly. Come all the way up. And breathing out. Let those arms relax. Let's move into a variation of Warrior One. So pivoting to face the side wall again. Right foot forward. Square your hip bones toward that wall in front of you. Keeping your back knee off the ground if you'd like, or bringing it down to the floor, whatever feels best for your body. Squaring those hips. Lots of weight in the front heel. Lunge. Front knee toward the second toe. Sweeping the arms up if you'd like. Looking at the space between the hands if you'd like. Support from your seat center, float your chest up. Tailbone floats back and down, lengthening toward your back heel. Draw your right hip back, roll your left hip forward. Exhale, taking those hands down and walking to the other side, squaring those hips. Good, nice deep breaths, feeling your strength, feeling that open heart, float the arms up, looking either at the wall in front of you or at the space between your hands. Extend through that back leg. Exhale, slowly coming down. Let's pivot to face the midline. Breathing in, come halfway up. Breathing out, hands to the hips. And breathing in, come all the way up. Good, let's walk those feet together. Little balancing pose. I like to feel as I'm visioning that I'm also rooted. So like a tree, rooted into this present moment and growing out of that present moment into the future. Like when I watch all these leaves just come out of nowhere, it's amazing. Like, talk about vision. But it's like a little tree can just keep growing new whole leaves out of nothing. Spread your left toes nice and wide. Find your point of focus. Looking at the ground is a little bit easier. Looking in front of you or slightly above eye line is a little bit more challenging. And then bring the sole of the right foot to the inner left ankle, calf, or thigh. Just make sure there's no direct pressure on your standing knee. Hands to the heart center. And then if you like, blossoming those arms up into a V. Breathe. See if you can be aware of your whole body as you balance. Feeling that support from the seat center. Letting that right hip soften down and open out. Letting your shoulders soften. Only using the effort needed. And exhale, hands to the heart center, knee to center, foot to the floor. Very good. Let's try the other side, spreading those right toes nice and wide, finding your point of focus. Take the sole of your foot to the inner left ankle, calf, or thigh, above or below the knee. Never any direct pressure on that knee. Hands to the heart center. And then growing from here, blossoming into that tree, into your vision, into your life as it continues to grow and open and expand. You can even let yourself glow a little bit here too. Breathing into every cell of your body. And exhale, gently taking those hands to the heart center, knee to center, and foot to the floor. Very nice. So let's do one more of those swan dives that'll take us back to the ground. Breathing in, arms come nice and wide, reaching up, lifting up, looking up if you'd like, and breathing out, tipping your pelvis forward. Let's just have one more little forward bend. And then taking those knees to the floor and coming back to seating position. Awesome. So we expanded a bit, got a little bit more into some dynamic movements this week, into some more standing poses to prepare us for that idea of expansive visioning. And I like to always quiet my mind before going into a visionary process to kind of get as neutral or as calm or as centered as possible. You can use the words that feel aligned with your experience of meditation, but you want to let go of any extra thoughts and just let that feeling of the breath, maybe a room noise, take over your thought process, and just let yourself feel as relaxed and easy as possible. I really like the word basking for this experience. All right, so let's go for 5 minutes today. So at the end of the 5 minutes, you'll hear a little ding dong ding, and we'll bring us back. See you in 5 minutes. Excellent. So staying in that meditative state, I welcome you to find your notebook. We're just going to dive into this idea of visioning. And so often, there's a lot of things in our lives that are unfolding well, or, we have a group of friends we like, or we have a lovely partner, we might have a job we like going to, but let's say we want more money. Or maybe we have lots of money, but we're looking for a lover, or whatever it is. So often there are numerous things that are happening already, and some things that we would like to augment or change, or maybe it's something in the world, you feel like, okay, there are a lot of people who could use more support, more sense of empowerment and power. Maybe that's where you want to go with this envisioning. Wherever you want to go, whether it's hyper-personal or more global, we're going to do 2 steps to it. So the first thing we're going to do is just state what it is. And state it in something that feels to the most abundant place that it could be, right? So let's say it's money, just because a lot of people want more money. So imagine being like a multi-millionaire. Like just imagine having a lot of whatever the thing is. So just write down what it is you want to focus on. And write it down as though it's current and happening now. So imagine it is present and happening now, not in the future, but it's happening now. So whatever that is, make a statement of it being present and actual now. Now, already notice how you feel as you're writing this in the present moment. So we're going to check in with our feelings. And now let's take 1 minute. I'll put 1 minute on the timer, and we're going to take 1 minute to write as many feelings that are positive in connection with that as we can. So let's say, why do people want money in the first place? I mean, it's not just to have a bunch of dollar bills sitting around, right? It's for what? Freedom, security, adventure, choice, pleasure, all those kinds of feeling words come with that. And dive into that on your own time for 1 minute. Here we go. As many words as you can that are feeling words that feel good when you feel them, connected to with what you want. Good. And now we're going to put on some music from Air Moon Safari, and just about 3 minutes. And I just want you to, as much as you can, just write free flow, anything that comes to mind that are things that you would love to do with that new experience. So within that new experience, the thing that you want to live in, the thing you're visualizing, and start with stuff that's general if that's easier for you. You want to always stay connected with the good feelings about it, and then see how specific you can get. Maybe there are some things you can really clearly visualize and still feel really good. That's great. And then if you're just feeling a little bit odd about it, pull back a bit, get a little bit more general, but stay in that place of that new reality that you're envisioning. And it can bounce, that reality can go quite big to the bigger world, and then it can go quite small to something that's just very personal throughout that 3 minutes. Here we go. Great, and just finishing up your last sentence there. Okay, this song is kind of silly, but I don't know. I think with all the much needed churning that's happening right now in the world, and the upset of it, and the ongoingness of it, the fact that we're just continuing to come to awareness of things that are going through cycles again and again and again. That we also stay present with the ability to visualize and to be really optimistic, and almost like radically optimistic, like just deciding that we can create a completely new world, and we keep doing it. So whether we choose something that's been the same again and again and again and just choose to do that again, or we choose something new and to keep evolving, what an opportunity it is right now to make some choices and keep visioning what we want to create, and coming from a place of love. Ooh, that actually reminds me of a quote that I really enjoy. So this is Maya Angelou, who's one of my most incredible teachers. Oh, I actually have her book, and I totally encourage all of you to read it if you like Maya. Maya Angelou, Letter to My Daughter. It's beautiful. And she's just so full of life experience and so inspiring. So wise. She says, I've learned that whenever I decide something with an open heart, I usually make the right decision. There's also one here from Albert Einstein, another visionary. Imagination is everything. It is the preview to life's coming attractions. So with that in mind, I thought we'd do something a little bit silly for our song. This is a camp song I learned at Camp Canyon down in Waterton. And we'll do it 3 times, and it's call and response by nature. So I'll do one, and then you'll go for it, and then I'll do another one, and you'll go for it, and it'll kind of grow and expand as we do it together. So here we go. Singing Heidi, Heidi, Heidi ho, singing Heidi, Heidi, Heidi ho, singing yik, 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 yally-o, singing yik, 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 yally-o, singing clap your hands up to the sky, singing clap your hands up to the sky, 'cause creative stretch is flying high, 'cause creative stretch is flying high, singing Heidi, Heidi, Heidi ho, singing Heidi, Heidi, Heidi ho, singing yik, 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 yally-o, singing yik, 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 yally-o, singing clap your hands up to the sky, singing clap your hands up to the sky, 'cause creative stretch is flying high, 'cause creative stretch is flying high, singing Heidi, Heidi, Heidi ho, singing Heidi, Heidi, Heidi ho, singing yik, 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 yally-o, singing yik, 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 yally-o, singing clap your hands up to the sky, singing clap your hands up to the sky, 'cause creative stretch is flying high, 'cause creative stretch is flying high. Woo! Go team! Envisioning a better world? Yes! Okay, all right. Let's lie down on the ground. Let's chill it out. Let's get present with our whole bodies and relax. That balance of action and digestion, of being out in the world and being internal, so important. So a little bit of internal time to let all that practice settle into your being, lying down on the ground, on your back, letting your whole body relax into the ground. If you need something for under your knees, put a blanket there. Let your legs be long, feet a little bit wider than their hips. Shoulders relaxing back and down, arms a couple of inches away from the body, palms of the hands opening toward the sky. Have a yawn. And relax your jaw. Relax your eyes back into their sockets. Whole body resting. Become aware of the sounds around you. Take in all the different sounds. You don't need to identify them, just let your ears hear them. We're going to do a rotation of awareness. As I name a body part, repeat the name of that body part in your mind, or see that body part in your mind and let it relax. Right hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, palm of the right hand, back of the right hand, right wrist, right forearm, right elbow, right upper arm, right shoulder, right armpit, right side of the torso, right hip, right thigh, right knee, right calf, right shin, right ankle, top of the right foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, sole of the right foot, the left hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, palm of the left hand, back of the left hand, left wrist, left forearm, left elbow, left upper arm, left shoulder, left armpit, left side of the torso, left hip, left thigh, left knee, left shin, left calf, left ankle, top of the left foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, sole of the left foot, right buttock, left buttock, lower back, lower belly, middle back, upper belly, upper back, the chest, front of the neck, back of the neck, the jaw, right cheek, left cheek, the nose, right ear, left ear, right eye socket, left eye socket, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, the forehead, top of the head. Let your head, neck, and shoulders relax. Let your arms, wrists, hands, and fingers relax. Let your torso, pelvis, and bum relax. Let your legs, ankles, feet, and toes relax. Take a few breaths here in the friendly darkness and let yourself relax completely. And now, keeping your eyes closed, begin to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Keeping your eyes closed, stretch your arms above your head, lengthen from the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes. And then gently bending your knees, rolling onto your right side, and slowly coming up to sitting. Thank you all once again for practicing today. My name is Clare Preuss, and you can check out this and other sessions at downstage.ca. All the best for your week.